Alrighty, so today should be a lot of fun. I have upgraded my equipment significantly. Hope everybody's doing okay. I am, as you can see, from my little bit up here, absolutely dreadfully exhausted, but we're gonna have some fun. Oh, I don't know why I had to wake up so early today. I had some work stuff that I had to hop on for, but jeez, I am pooped. Also, the audio should sound a lot better because I finally have a pop filter, and I look 10 times more professional as a result. But no big deal. NBD. I hope everybody's doing well. Oh. Gonna wait for a few minutes, let people join in, and then we'll get started. I have some fun stuff to go over today. Some wild shit has happened this week. It's been really funny. Yeah, really, really funny stuff. Also, forgive me. My body hates me for waking up early, and so I'm just like not actively sick, but it seems like it. On the bright side, this might be an interesting experiment into me finally talking slower. We'll find out. You're never going to see me talk this slow in any other scenario. Oh, man. On a little bit of just to quickly go over some of the shit that's been happening to me this week. It's just so unbelievably random. As you know, I run a ton of little tests and experiments every week just to screw around with stuff. This week was hilarious because, first of all, it was really cool because I finally got the amount of time. I'm like almost done with my to-do list is usually has like 3 or 4 things that are just big that I can't get done yet. But I've been like focusing. What's up, Francisco? I am exhausted. I am yawning. It's true. Ugh. So I finally got most of like the big things done on my to-do list. I only have like 2 more things to do. Well, in terms of big things, I guess I only really have 1 more thing to do. Let me check. Yeah, I think the only big thing left on my to-do list is make the Dead Startup website where we sell Dead Startup t-shirts. Also, I got in touch with that guy. Actually, I should put that on my rants. Yeah, this is going to be mostly a rant day. Gonna touch this sort of guy. Cool. I was just writing down some notes. So like the only thing that I have left on my to-do list that's like big is just hacking the Dead Startup t-shirt website, which I should be able to, maybe not this week. We'll see. We really will see. It totally depends on how things go because I have a ton of like client work to do this week. Ideally like within the next week or so. Yay for rants. What's up, Steve? This is going to be mostly a rant day. What was I saying? God, I'm going to be losing my train of thought a ton this stream because I'm so pooped. I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. I hate it. My sleep schedule's so hecked up. But if I can stay up until I usually fall asleep today, then I should just pass right the heck out. So I just got to struggle through today and then I should be good. But we'll see if I can be productive. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying something. Damn it. Heck. Big rant day. The only thing that I really have to do left is build that website. And so within the next week or so, I should have it done. What type of work do I do for my clients? So, basically, thus far, it's been very jack of all trades. And, like, I'm not amazing at any one thing, but I'm, like, half decent at a good number of things. Like, I can build funnels. I essentially can, like, learn marketing tools pretty quickly because I understand the basics of marketing. So when it comes to building funnels, when it comes to running ad campaigns on different platforms like LinkedIn or Instagram or wherever else, when it comes to designing copy, when it comes to doing PR, when it comes to doing email outreach, when it comes to finding, like, lists of emails or just outreach on that level and kind of not really sales, but just finding clientele. Speaking gig stuff. I've been doing a lot of, like, helping people find speaking gigs. Just that's just kind of broad as hell, right? And that's mostly what I've been doing because I don't really have, like, a niche that I want to nail myself down to yet. So the ideal client for me is just somebody that lets me screw around a little bit more, right? They have a bit more flexibility in terms of what they need, and so I get to mess and experiment with a bunch of different things, right? And that's basically what I've been doing. I've been running ad campaigns, building funnels, helping with landing pages. I'm building an online course. I've built out funnels on platforms like Infusionsoft. I hate Infusionsoft so much. I also hate WordPress, but don't tell anybody. Certainly don't tell my clients. But yeah, so I just do a bunch of random stuff here and there. And it's worked so well so far. So things are going great. But yeah, a lot of client stuff this week. And if I can finish it up by end of tomorrow, then I should have all of Friday, I think. Well, I'll probably be hanging out with my girlfriend a good amount on Friday. This weekend I should have a good amount of time to just build, right? So last weekend, I actually finished a big thing that was on my to-do list. It was finishing up one of the old projects that we were working on like a month ago. It was that we were trying to do a product hunt launch, remember? I was trying to come up with some tool to do a product to launch on Product Hunt. And I finally finished it up. It's essentially just a resource for customer discovery and educating on how to do customer discovery interviews decently. And I finished it up, and I made it into a website via just a Notion board. And I'm going to show you at the end of today. But, like, oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. I'm so happy with it. I'm going to make so many fucking websites with how I did this. It's so simple. It's so easy. It's unbelievably easy to get set up. You just design a Notion board and then you publish it. And then you attach a URL via a free little tool online. And I'm going to get in touch with the guy that made the tool because, oh my God, it's great. But I finally finished that up, and I'm going to be launching on Product Hunt tomorrow at like noon. So I'm really excited. But yeah, we might just do a whole stream about that. Who knows? But I'll have a lot of updates for y'all soon. Should be a good time. I'm excited. Okay, cool. We have blabbed enough. Let me... But... Cool. Cool. Have you ever watched Community? On Community, the one of the characters, Abed, always says, cool. I think it's endearing and cute and wholesome. I don't want to copy it. Anyway, forgive me if I'm, again, blowing my nose a ton during this stream. Because my body hates me right now. Okay, so, I'm in pain. I got no sleep. Please forgive me for being sleepy. Really quick, Restream is amazing. If you want to do live streaming, check out Restream. I know, Steve, you already use Restream. I'm hoping that I got you on board with that. But, you know, great tool. Amazing for stuff. I'm going to start streaming to Instagram with it soon, too, as well, I think. Yeah, it just generally works really great for everything that I do. It's free to start, very easy to use, absurdly easy to use. I was able to figure it out without any tutorials, and I usually need tutorials for everything. But yeah, great tool. If you need to get started with live streaming, just check it out. Would highly recommend it. What's up, LinkedIn user? Triple Epic, what's up? What's your name? I can't see it on this little chat thing here, but you should let me know who you are so I can address you appropriately. Also, I might need to run to get some more water at some point in the near future, so bear with me. But yeah, Restream is amazing. Would highly recommend you check it out if you want to get started with live streaming. I've helped a couple people get set up with it, so just let me know if you need any advice or help getting it set up. Anyway, I'm in pain. I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. What a pain. Restream is great. We're all good there. It's great. It'd be awesome if they made it. Yes. So they don't make IG directly available, but I think if you buy a premium subscription, you can connect it to I think it's yellowduck.tv, and then you can pair it up. But because IG is a mobile platform, you have to have some intermediary, and I think yellowduck.tv does it. But it's interesting. Oh, what's up, Paul? What the heck? Why does this call you a LinkedIn user? That's weird. Usually it says you're fine. I guess they're still figuring out some of the technicalities with everything going on there. But it's good to see you here, Paul. How's it fucking going? I'm gonna apologize triple more than I usually do. Like 3 times more than I usually do because I am just dead inside. I have had no sleep. And I tried to nap a bunch more because I had like an hour after I got up for a work thing. Just didn't work. I have trouble sleeping lately because my sleep schedule is so out of whack. So, oh well, we're just going to give it a shot. Luckily, oh my God, quick little thing. Today's going to be a very casual kind of conversation. I hope nobody minds that. I have a ton of stuff happened to me over the past 3 freaking days. And it's really, really funny. But, so we'll mostly be talking about that, some just experiments broadly. But also the topic at hand. Oh God. My body hates me. So, what was I saying? I lost it. Just completely lost it. Oh, yes. So later today at 6, in the evening for me, it would be 3 p.m. On the West Coast, but 6 p.m. for me. I was supposed to speak to a class of students over in California about how to fake a startup, right? Not fake a startup, but how to test your idea on the internet, right? And use because we've done landing pages. I've gone into detail about customer discovery and how that functions. There's a bunch of different ways, right? Those are the 2 main ways, but there's a couple different ways you could do that. And I was going to give a little presentation to a bunch of students, a whole class of students on that later today. And thank God that it got canceled because I was going to flub the hell out of that. I'm prepared. It'll take me 2 hours to prepare for that. And I had the 2 hours scheduled, but I am so tired. But yeah, so we'll be doing it next month, a month from now, which is fine. Great. I'm happy about it. But damn, it's a good thing it got canceled because I am so tired today. So I can do a live stream, and that's probably all the energy that I have for everything. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take a nap later today either. I've plenty of time. I've got nothing to do for the rest of the day after this. Besides just client work, finishing up client work. So hopefully I can stay productive, but whatever. Anyway, moving on from my complaints about my life. Can I bold? No, I cannot. Can I italicize? Okay, cool. So what are we talking about today? We are talking about doing a day-long live stream, right? Why are we doing a day-long live stream? We talked about it initially on one of our previous streams, right? We were talking about PR stunts and what can I do that's cool? What can I do that's fancy? What can I do that'll give me a lot of attention? How can I build my audience online just by acting out and doing something fun, right? That people will care about, that people will join, that people will check out. Something especially interesting. So it's not just my regular content. It's I can get new people interested because of this, right? So what can I do? And one of the things, there are a couple little ideas that we had, fake a startup and see if I can get a term sheet, or I get an investor to email me, right? Something like that, right? Which we could totally do. And we'll probably do it in the future just to fuck around. But a day-long live stream does not seem that difficult. I think my second live stream that I ever did was 4 hours long. It sucked. I wanted to die, but it It was a lot of fun, and it wasn't like it didn't kill me, right? In terms of like talking the entire time, in terms of just experimenting the entire time, it's not impossible for me to do long-term stuff, like long period streams online. And so, given that, I feel like we can totally nail a day-long live stream. And it's not going to be like 24 hours. I would die. I would actually just pass out. I would pass away. I would have to drink like 3 Monsters, coffees, whatever the kids drink these days in terms of caffeine. I don't drink any caffeine. But, yeah, I think it'll probably end up being somewhere around 8-ish hours. We'll see. I'm not going to talk the entire time. It's very much just going to be me, like, plugging away. I think every, like, half hour I'll stop to chat for, like, 15 minutes and discuss, like, here's what I just did. And I'll answer questions as they come in the chat. But it's very much like... I don't know. I think like it'll probably end up being around 8 hours, and I won't be talking the entire time because I would drop an octave. My vocal cords would just be shot for the rest of the week. But yeah, we can still do a day-long live stream, and I think that is like really like doable for us, right? Because we do live streams twice a week, right? For like an hour and a half. I'm on the air 3 hours per week. And it's never an issue. It's never exhausting. It's totally fine, and I enjoy it. So I feel like the logical jump is to go from is to like try to gain some popularity on the internet by doing something big and impressive, like building a business all in one live stream, right? Oh, my nose. So I don't know. I really think we can do it. It makes sense in terms of feasibility. It makes sense in terms of like what we do already, and it makes sense because somebody did it before and they got a ton of traction. And we went over this a while ago, but like how I built a startup on Twitch in 24 hours. I built and launched a startup in 24 hours and streamed the whole process on Twitch to thousands of viewers. So that's a good point. I forgot. They launched on Product Hunt, and I would want to launch on Product Hunt. Yeah, I would want to launch on Product Hunt at the end of it. That would be the goal. So, I built what the process tools I need, how I market it. Marketing. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit weird. It's going to be like but I guess, if I think about it, so let me kind of explain what I think I'm going to build. What I think I'm going to build, theoretically, assuming everything goes well, and assuming like I can throw this together in an 8-hour period, it'll probably be like a 4-hour build time. It's mostly going to be data collection, which is going to be the boring part, because it's going to be an info product. The info product that I think I'm going to build, and we can totally change it up if people think this is super lame, but like this seems the most feasible to me in terms of like revenue generating and a small business and like easy to set up. It's just a little info product on a sheet, an Airtable sheet, right? An Airtable or a Google sheet that just lists, like, let's say 100 to 200 places that you can speak with email contacts as a professional speaker, right? So you're looking to get into professional speaking. You don't know how to do the outreach, and you don't know who to reach out to. I have done the research for one of my recent clients, and I know that it is not that hard to find all that information, but it's incredibly valuable for people, right? And so I just hired somebody on Upwork to go do it, and we'll do that too, actually. So what will I build? But I'll write it down in a second. But that's the idea. It's just essentially an email list, like with more information, right? So we would go into further detail. It would just be like, here is this person. They run this chamber of commerce, and this is who you would reach out to if you wanted to ask for a speaking gig, right? Ask for a speaking engagement. Ask for something free, right? And then we'll say like estimated pricing, and we'll estimate a bunch of different like figures here and there for different kind of gig sizes. So like if it's a large scale conference that we're reaching out to, then the price for a keynote speaker there, if you get hired to do a speaking gig there, would be something like $5,000, right? Something larger. Whereas if you're speaking at a chamber of commerce, and doing something on a smaller scale, maybe they'll pay you like $1,000 if you're a person. But we'll jam it with information, right? It's not just going to be a list of emails, right? So it's going to be like person, organization, or no, like we'll say like organization, person. Actually, I should write this down. Org, person, contact, email, phone number. If we can find it, that would be great. Just because people like phone numbers. Phone number, question mark. Notes, and then theoretical pay. And then before that, we'll put like, let's say like, what is it? Not theme, but like type. That's what I meant. So like if it's a chamber of commerce, the type will be chamber of commerce. If it's a conference, the type will be conference, right? So we'll have a big list of all these different things, right? And this will be the information that we recommend, right? And maybe I can also include some email scripts for outreach and just like basic little things here and there. I am not an expert on this by any means. You don't need to be to sell an informational product. I'm going to hopefully get like a few people to maybe like that'd be interesting. What if we got like testimonials? Yeah. Ooh, a testimonial will be really nice. Interesting. Yeah. Maybe a testimonial. And I wonder if I could get my client to do the testimonial for me. I wonder if he'll be okay with me selling the stuff. I don't think he'll care that much. Anyway, so whatever. Regardless, that's what I'm thinking of building. Does that kind of make sense? It is a informational product for people that are looking to do speaking gigs, right? Like professionals, high-up professionals that are looking to do professional speaking engagements with other professionals, right? They're looking to speak to C-suite executives, business owners, things like that, right? So if you are the thing that I've seen it most successful for is like coaches. If you are a professional coach, if you are a like life coach, if you are like in the kind of coaching space for high-level professionals, and there are a lot of those people like that, then this would be valuable to you, right? Woohoo! So that's the theory. That's the theoretical thing that I want to build. And that wouldn't be that difficult. It's just a lot of data collection. So the first initial process might be a little boring. I should probably still live stream it. I don't know. Maybe I'll put like timestamps for like theoretical times that I'll be done with this part, I'll be done with this part, etc., etc., etc. Just so people know when to hop on. Yeah, I'm going to write that down too. Yeah. Just do it because recording. I like organization too. Yeah. So I agree with that, Paul. I think, yeah, I like the process here. Like the reason here is to film the entire process of building a miniature business, right? A tiny little revenue stream. We're trying to make money with something online, right? It's to stream that entire process. And so it would be most valuable, I think, if I streamed the entire thing completely, start to finish. Yeah. So the process is going to be 1, collecting all that fucking data. 2 is going to be maybe add a promotional thing. Maybe I'll like add an upsell, like, hey, we're expanding this list, and if you want to, you'll get information on the next list if you sign up via your email, something like that, right? So maybe we'll hire somebody on Upwork for $50 to do some additional research. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. I don't know if I want to jump in and spend a bunch of money on this initially. Maybe we'll do that later. Maybe we'll do the Upwork later. That'll be like an after process. Perhaps not. So we collect all the freaking data. We organize it into a nice sheet. We'll organize it into an Airtable sheet. We will build a landing page. landing page. And then for promotional reasons, I'll bet we can embed part of the part of the Airtable, like just this very small piece to give people like a hint, right? Ooh. I wonder. I do wonder. That would be interesting. Yeah. Also, I wonder if there's any problems to selling an email list legally. I don't think so. Should be fine. Whatever. If I get sued, I get sued. So build a landing page, embed a piece of the sheets for proof. Embed a piece of the sheet for proof. So when people go there, they know I'm not just kind of shitting them. They know the format that it looks like. They know what value they're getting before they actually like sign up and buy it, right? The rules that apply to commercial emails were defined in 2003 as long as possible via an email list, as long as it's required to get the show's consent. Hey! Thank you, fucking Paul. Thank you. Awesome. So we're good. We're all good. We are all chill. Buy or rent email lists as it doesn't require you to get the recipient's consent before contacting them. Yeah, perfect. Great. So looks like we're set, right? So we're good there. No legal issues. So perfect. Thank you so much, Paul. That's really, really helpful to me. That was one of my questions, and I don't know how to go about looking that up. I guess I could just Google it, but I'm so tired. So we'll embed a piece of sheet for proof. That'll be good. And then we'll just add payment, I guess. I can't think of anything else that we'll need, right? We'll embed payment. Oh, we'll buy a domain. Buy and embed, buy and connect a domain name, embed payment. Yeah, I think that's essentially it, right? I'm pretty sure that's all we need. And then in the payment, there's a little tool that I was actually just doing research on. This is really cool. It's called Simple Funnel. Super, super easy. Yeah, get started. It's free. Hold on. It's a neat little thing. I'm sure there's a billion other ways to do this, but like it essentially, like if you can see the little GIF right here, it just lets you like, I'm blocking it. It's my head, my big fat head. It just lets you like sell things super, super easily online, right? Payment successful, you receive an email shortly. So if you have an info product especially, it's like call to action, great. You click the call to action, it says buy now, put in your email address, and I'll send, where should we send this email list, right? They go here, they buy it for $10 or whatever, they put in their details, now I have their email, great, I can remarket to them for other products that I make in the future along this line, and then boom, that's it, right? And I can just embed it on my site. So it seems like a perfect little tool. I'm very excited about using it, and the founder shouted me out for and I can connect it to Stripe, great. Add it to my site, no code required. Perfect. Yeah, beautiful analytics coming soon. Cool. Yeah, whatever. Export your leads. I don't care. I'll do that later. Like coming soon. As long as it saves all my shit, I really don't care. So yeah, looks great to me, right? Simple funnel. So we'll use that. That'll be one of the big tools that we use. And that'll be embed payment via Simple Funnel, right? So what tools do I need? Well, also, we'll market after that. So set up. So the problem is I want to market this on LinkedIn because it's really easy to connect with people on LinkedIn. Like it's really easy to find people that would like this on LinkedIn. Maybe we'll try a LinkedIn campaign. I'm going to end up spending like $100 on ads for this. We can do an AdWords thing. Let's just throw a bunch of little things at it. So set up ads. LinkedIn, Facebook, AdWords. I feel like we'll just do the basics. Just a little basic setup for ads. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds good to me. So we'll do AdWords, Facebook, set up ads, and then we'll be done, essentially. I don't think there's anything else that I can do. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to do at all. So let me just go through this in my head. We make the email list, we we assemble all the information. We organize that on an Airtable sheet. We share that appropriately via link, so those with the link can view it. Great. I could also just send them a CSV file. It's not that important. Well, no. I should send an Airtable link because it looks sexier. So boom, great. We'll organize all that information. Maybe we'll get a testimonial. We'll try to spruce up the website. But we organize it. We build a landing page. We'll probably use Card. I might use Webflow just so I have more control over what it looks like and I can do embeds more properly. I'll have to check out whether or not Card can do that. So I need to check whether Card can do embeds. That's important. Okay. And then we'll embed a piece of the sheet for proof. I think that's one of the reasons we should use Airtable, because Airtable is really easy to embed on your site. And we'll limit it to specifically like 3 emails. This is what you'll get. Great, right? So that sounds good. Buy and connect a domain name. We'll find a sexy little domain name. We'll have fun with it. We'll buy it on Google Domains. Connect it really quick. We'll embed the payment. We'll sign up for Simple Funnel. Embed the payment super fast. Just hook it up to my Stripe account. That'll be set up. I'm trying to look at what the website looks like. We'll design a logo. Do we need to design a logo? Yeah. Yeah, so that's another thing. So we'll make logo and design elements. That's another important thing. So there we go. Cool. Logo and design elements. That's just basic stuff, not important. Once we embed the payment, all we need to do is once it's all set up, like we'll have the page, we'll have it connected to a domain, we'll have payment processing up and running, we'll have the thing that we're selling on there. Yeah, all we would need to do is just run ads on it. Cool, awesome, great. And so whatever gets me the lowest cost per click, depending on just a few different things. Yeah, whatever gets me the lowest freaking cost per click, we'll go with, and we'll just try to optimize from there. And if I can get the goal of running ads anywhere is just to get paid more for the product that you're selling than you're spending on ads. So even if I'm spending like $9.50 to acquire one customer and have them buy my thing, and it's $10, I made 50 cents of profit for doing absolutely freaking nothing, right? And so I can just scale that up, hopefully, to a bunch of different people. That's the theory, anyway. That's the idea. And so hopefully that's valuable. That makes sense. That isn't an unbelievably impossible process. It's just collecting all that fucking data is going to be impossible. It's going to be just a huge pain in the ass. It's going to be like 4 hours of work. But that's the idea. If you pay $10, you're saving 4 hours of work, right? So there's the value proposition right there. So cool. Yeah, no, that makes sense to me. That totally makes sense. All sounds good. All sounds good and great. I don't really see an issue. This just seems like the whole process. It is a little bit lame. It's not like some unbelievably complicated process. Like this guy built and coded a whole fucking startup in 24 hours. I can't do that shit. That is not me. I'm not that level of skill, but hopefully people think it's cool, right? So, and I'm gonna read over this again and read this like a case study, and see where he marketed it. The tweet totally blew up. Ryan Hoover, yeah, the founder of Product Hunt, actually commented, I wrote this tweet on a complete impulse. I want to get this project out of my mind, and then it blew up. Yeah. So tweeting that I would do it. So I'll post that I'm going to do it. Hey, what's up, George? How's it going, dude? I hope you're well. We're talking about designing a whole, like, building a whole little mini business in one day. Hey, you're on Twitch. What's up? Yeah, have you ever been on Twitch before? That's cool. Thanks for hopping on. But yeah, so we just outlined basically what I'm going to be doing for like a day-long live stream if we're doing something like that. So like maybe it's going to be, it feels like it's probably going to take me like 8 hours. I could say that much slower. It feels like it's probably going to take me 8 hours to build this thing, build, sell, and set up the ads for it. But yeah, I don't know. The idea is like, if you are looking to get into professional speaking, I will find a bunch of organizations for you. I already have a decent list at like on hand. And we'll just like sell a list of valuable kind of connections, right? Valuable emails, valuable people to reach out to, valuable just the network that you need to email to get in touch and try to get some speaking gigs going, right? So you would email this whole list, something like that if you were a professional coach or you're looking to find clients in the CEO space or you're just looking to do speaking gigs at places that take people a little bit easier. And we'll sell that just as a list on an Airtable sheet and see if people buy it. And it's going to be like $10. I feel like $10, maybe $20 is the base, just because like it's going to take me like 4 hours, and I already have a big nice list. It's going to take me like 4 hours to assemble something that I'm really proud of, and then selling it for like maybe like $15 or $14.99. But yeah, it shouldn't be. Makes sense to me. It's just the main issue is going to be collecting all that data. So as long as I can collect all the data, I feel like I can set up everything else relatively easily. Because it's just an Airtable sheet. It's a landing page. I'm probably going to do it on either Webflow or Card if Card works. Logo and design elements, embed a piece of the sheet, buy and connect a domain, embed the payment, and then just go. Set up some ads and run with it. So what tools would I need? Let's see. One is going to be... what's number one going to be? Collecting all that freaking data. So the first one's going to be Airtable. That's fine. That's free as heck. Landing page. So maybe Card. Not Cared. Card. Webflow. If nothing else works. Just because I'm comfortable with Webflow and I can whip it up really fast. Landing page. Canva. For the design work. So we'll design the some of the elements on the page and the logo on Canva. Embed a piece of the sheet. That's going to just be an embed. I think you can do that raw through Airtable. Domain name. So Google Domains, great. Simple as heck. Embed payment. That's where the little cool simplefunnel.io comes in, which is really fun. So simplefunnel.io. That's great. And then LinkedIn, Facebook, and AdWords. LinkedIn, Facebook, and Google Ads. Bada bing, bada boom. Those are all the tools that I think I need, really. Because I have payment through SimpleFunnel. I have Google Domains. That's going to be my domain name. Canvas for the design stuff. Card and Webflow for one of those for the actual website itself. Airtable for the actual product. Yeah, all looks good to me. I can't think of anything else. Cool. And then how am I going to market this? So I'm going to market this by... Let's see, because this is where it gets complicated, because we want this to be a PR stunt, right? Even if I don't make a ton of cash on this, then hopefully I'll be able to pay myself back for actually what I like the ads that I run, right? So I'm ideally going to be spending like $100 on this overall, on the domain, on SimpleFunnel, on the web page, and then on the ads, and I'm just going to experiment a bunch of different ways. Hopefully, I can. Yeah, I don't know. Product hint is going to be a big one. Product hint makes sense because, like, Why not? It's an informational product, yes, and it doesn't usually fit with what's posted on Product Hunt, but literally you can post anything on Product Hunt. They don't really care. I'm not going to get a hunter to post it. I'm just going to post it myself. And we'll try to do that on Saturday, whenever. And hopefully anybody that's watching can go and upvote the thing. But yeah, so and we'll do a little actually Product Hunt launch with discount, because Product Hunt really likes discounts, so maybe we'll provide like a 50% discount if you come in via a link. Maybe I can do that. I don't know if I could do that. We'll see. We'll see on that with discount ? So Product Hunt launch is one thing. Running the ads. So that makes sense. And then what else? So I'm going to be making a LinkedIn event, right? I'm going to promote the living shit out of it on LinkedIn, and then also on Twitter, hopefully, and see if I can get Pat at Starter Story to retweet it. Note on Twitter. See if Pat can retweet. Promote on LinkedIn. Yeah. So we're pushing it out on Twitter, and we're going to try to get some people to retweet it. Great. I don't really have a big Twitter following. It's probably not going to blow up. LinkedIn, we could potentially get this going, but I'm going to push it for like a week, right? Push it for like a whole goddamn week, just consistently. Like, hey, I'm doing this thing. Hey, I'm doing this thing. We'll plan it like, let's say, a month ahead of time, right? So promote on LinkedIn, post LinkedIn events a month ahead of time, and pump it twice per week. Yeah, that makes sense. Anything else that I should do there? I can't think of anything else. So post LinkedIn event. Yeah, it'll be a LinkedIn event. And then what else? I'll promote it to my email list. Promote on my email list. Put it out a bunch on my Instagram. Great. So just on my social channels. Awesome. But then we should try to do something more, right? We should try to push it a little bit further. I think. So we'll have the LinkedIn event, but then I'll make a Google Calendar invite, and then I'll send. Yeah. So I want an email sign up. I want to get people's emails with this because I want people to care about my stuff, right? So maybe I encourage people to sign up to my email list. That way I get email subscribers and they'll get updates there. So that's beneficial for me. Great. Reach out to share with students. Yeah, no, I agree with that. And I have a good amount of educators because I've been adding a ton of people like crazy. But not too many of them are responding. I do have a couple of educators in my space that I could ask to share it, though. Yeah, that's a really good point. So, run on LinkedIn, pump it twice a week, ask a bunch of friends to comment, make a video or two. So we'll make a promotional video. Great. Push it out to a bunch of people on Instagram. Oh, gosh. Okay, that all makes sense. And then I also do want to run, like, some ad on it. So I think I'm going to run a Facebook ad. On just it in general and see if I can get people to sign up for my email list. And then I'll change the thank you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, Facebook ads for... to your Substack, change Substack thank you email to be about the event. Yes. Okay. Cool. Include Google Calendar invite that actually works, right? Okay, cool. Hey, Paul just sent me a friend request on Facebook. So yeah, that makes sense to me. And then I get like a benefit out of this, right? Like regardless of whether or not this goes anywhere, this promotion leads into people subscribing to my newsletter. Great, right? Awesome. Change subject, thank you email, and tagline. Probably and the tagline. To be about the event, include Google Calendar invite. Yeah, cool, awesome. Because I can just customize that super quick. That's not that hard to do. And then I get a benefit, right? I get actual email subscribers, so it's beneficial to me doing stuff. So Facebook ads to my Substack makes sense. I can't think. Now you know what? Instagram story ads. I'm just going to do an Instagram story ad for this because first of all, it's been unbelievably cheap. I have been experimenting. I'll tell you about it, but I like half-hacked Instagram over the past like 3 days, and I've gotten like insane growth, and it's been crazy. And we'll see how productive that growth actually is and whether or not it means anything. But I know how to build an Instagram ad that converts to some degree, and that's been really exciting. So, yeah. So we'll see. But I'm probably just going to make an Instagram story ad and run the heck out of it to my Substack. I get subscribers. People care about my stuff. They get a Google Calendar invite. They'll sign up, and we'll promote the living shit out of it. And it'll be on Twitch. Yeah, that makes sense to me. And then hopefully I get Twitch subscribers and a bunch of other things. Cool. Great. That makes sense to me. I don't think there's anything else that I want to market it with. The product at launch will be really cool. Yeah. No. Rock on. Rock the heck on. I can't think of anything else. Cool. So I got to finish up a couple of other things first, but soon, very soon, I will be doing this. Like, this is going to happen without a doubt. Probably in the next like 2 weeks from now, at most, I'll be starting to plan this. This doesn't sound incredibly scary to me. I feel like I can do all of this. The only thing I really need to check is how to embed an Airtable sheet ahead of time, and then how to if I can do embeds with the landing page builder that I want to use. So, and then I need to prepare a list of people to help me promote this thing. But yeah, and then we'll schedule it a month ahead of time, and we will just promote. I'll talk about it on every single live stream. We'll just promote the living fuck out of it to everybody, right? And we'll see. Yeah, we will heck and see. I think it'll be really fun because that's something that I can actually push. That's me, right? Hopefully we'll get some followers from it. It'll be cool. I don't know. It'll be exciting. I'm interested, intrigued. Yeah, I will just promote the living shit out of it. I'm excited. That sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like a whole lot of fun. I'm pumped. Cool. So now we know what we're going to be doing. I just saw a few more people hopped on. If you have any questions we just planned the entire frickin' events. It was just a very basic little rundown of what we're going to be doing, how I'm going to market it, what tools I'm going to need, what the process will be, what I'm actually building. Oh God. So yeah, we're all good there. And now I have this written down. Oh my God. My body is angry at me for waking up so early. I'm in pain. Okay. Cool. So now I just got a rant. Now I just have a bunch of really wild stuff that happened to me this week. It's been a time. First of all, I got so much work dumped on me, which is annoying and sucks. What's up? How's it going, Craftier? Why are you OMGing? Because you missed the part. Also, I'm going to have to run to get water in a second. Oh, you're talking about the hiccups. Unbelievable. Anyway. Oh, jeez, the hiccups. They're killing me. I hate it. Please, stop. Too many hiccups. I'm going to try to go back to bed after this. I'm so tired. Ugh, damn it. Bear with me. This is terrible. I hate this. Oh, God. Why do I have hiccups on a goddamn live stream of all times of all the times to get them, this is the ideal time. Probably because I'm talking too fast, to be totally honest. If I had more water, I could cure them. I usually just swallow a bunch of water. Anyway, I got a pop filter, as you can see, this little black boy. Yeah, that's what I do too. Drink water upside down. That's so fake. The drinking water upside down just gets water in your nose. That's the meme. So I have been running an ad, and I can show you my little ad, my little ads manager. I have spent a total of, let's see. God, it just really doesn't want to go anywhere in the U.S. I don't know why it just won't do it. Yeah, it's really expensive. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure the U.S. out. But I'm running a bunch of ads, right? At a bunch of different places on a bunch of different things. And I've spent like $35, right? I've spent about $35. I started out this week on Sunday with, I think, 540 people following me on Instagram. And I'm now over 1,000. So I've almost like doubled in terms of like the amount of followers that I've gotten on Instagram from $35, which is super worth it in my opinion. And I haven't even optimized everything. This has just been a bunch of random tests. But it's wild. It's super fascinating. And I'm curious about like whether or not that's valuable, because like these are usually, I think, people following me from different countries. This is like, I did it worldwide, and a lot of people from India seem to think it's really cool. A lot of people from Saudi Arabia think it's really cool. Yeah, I don't know, but just generally, I'm getting a ton of people following me on Instagram. It's really funny. So I've like half-hacked Instagram. I'm still figuring it out. I'm still trying to optimize, but like I'm gonna put a bunch of effort into Instagram ads just because like social proof is nice. And it helps me test ideas online, right? And helps me promote all the different stuff that I'm doing. So it helps me promote this. A bunch of people have signed up for my email, for my newsletter through me just advertising it, just my account. It's been really productive for me. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's really great. But I half-hacked Instagram, and it's super wild. And I finally, it took me a ton of testing to finally figure out how to like actually make those ads convert in a meaningful way, but it seems to be working really nicely. So really excited about it. Really excited about it. I'm really tired. That's also a big thing, if you didn't know that already. This morning, I was just dead tired, but one of my friends from college did something for me, which is super cool. She's starting a little series on LinkedIn about doing illustrations, sharing an illustration series that showcase personal work from home experiences, facilitate dialogue around the challenges emerging from a new reality, as well as innovate feats that follow suit. Innovative feats. So I'm the first little person that she's highlighting. She posted it like 2 hours ago. It was pretty early. But she made a little illustration of my home. This is exactly what my setup looks like. This is my little water bottle, right? It's right here. I got the pop filter. I got the mic, the exact looking mic. I got the little webcam on top of my thing. I got my camera right behind this. I have the big white umbrellas. Those, as you can see there, I have a big whiteboard on the right. It's like, and I have my little mouse and my little mouse pad. It's like super accurate of exactly what my whole work from home scenario looks like. And it's adorable. And look, to even put like entrepreneur in my little main website page. It's so fucking cute. And then LinkedIn over here because I spend so much time. I know, isn't that cool, Cameron? I fucking love it. It's so fun. But yeah, if you have a work from home experience and you want to share it, let me know, shoot me a message and I can connect you with Sachi. But yeah, I'm trying to promote. I know, it's adorable. It's great. And I'm probably going to put this on like my website just because it's like fucking cute as hell. But I love it. I super love it. Yeah, the colors are adorable. I love everything about this. It's just so comforting. It's just such a fun little thing. And I really like the water bottle because the water bottle is very classic of a thing on my streams. But yeah, and she promoted what I'm doing. She did a little blurb on stuff that I gave her. I think it's awesome. I think it's super, super awesome that she's doing this. And I think that she's also like amazing at illustrating, right? Like super incredible. I really, really like how this looks. So if you're at all interested in this, shoot me a message. I can connect you to her if you have an interesting work from home setup and you want to be featured, or consider to be featured, because she's probably going to get a lot of asks for people to do this. But yeah, it's really cool. So that was really fun. This happened this morning, and I'm probably going to put it all over my website because it's just so cute. Entrepreneur. Adorable, right? Super cute. Super freaking cute. Made me really happy. Made me really, really happy. Beyond that, awesome illustration this morning. Great. Adorable. Hi, I should put it in my newsletter. That's a good point. Yeah, I'll put it in this issue's newsletter. So actually, let me go do that. Life newsletter. Boop. Put an illustration. Cool. Cute. Wholesome. So that's all done. And then the stream. We are currently doing this one. Yes. Cool. So yeah, that was really fun. So with on the what is it? On the topic of the Dead Startup t-shirt website, right? Because we're going to be building that. That's totally something that we're going to be building. Because I put that was one of my last streams. We just talked about how I'm going to try to build something, a little website, a little e-commerce website. We came up with this idea on my PR stunt thing of like just dead startups, yay. I found somebody that did it previously, like 5 years ago on Product Hunt, and their website is not currently up anymore. Extinctstartups.com is done, and nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing anything with it. And so I was like, oh, hey, that was interesting. It exploded. People really liked it. So what if I could do the same thing, right? Redo the same thing and see if I can sell the same funny t-shirts to people, right? Because a bunch of different things in the past 5 years, there's been so many big like things like Fire Festival and Theranos and all these big dramatic explosions, right? So if I can find a bunch of these like logos and put them on shirts and not get sued, then I could sell some really cool products and think people might like it. So I'm building that right now. I have it almost done, but I need to just like schedule like 5 hours more just to like, and probably it's going to happen this weekend, hopefully, like on Sunday, if I'm not too busy writing my dang newsletter. But hopefully I'll have the time to just like build it, right, and finish it up and get it ready, get all the payment processing done, get all the fulfillment, like make all the t-shirt things. It should be really cool. I'm really, really excited about it. But I got in touch. It took me a bunch of tries, but I got in touch with the guy that did it before. He's running his own startup. He's running his own startup called, I think, like Slide or Side. Something like that. But really, really fucking successful guy. But I emailed him and I was like, hey, saw you did this. I emailed him a couple of times because it took a while to get to him. But I was like, hey, I saw you did this. I really, really love that you did this. I think it's really cool. I'm going to try to do something similar. And I was wondering if, like, why you stopped and what you did to get it so successful, right? And it was just a little, he said he did it in one day with a couple of friends. Him and his co-founders were just like bored one weekend. And they built the whole thing in one day. Which is so fucking cool. I love that so goddamn much. Like it's just, that makes me so happy. But yeah, it makes me just giddy, cause I love just the concept of that. But, I got in touch with him and he said he didn't even get like a cease and desist letter. Nobody bugged him about it. It was super successful. He had $30,000 in revenue in the first 30 days. Like people really liked this idea and people were really in on it. And I feel like there's opportunity there. So I'm going to go and I'm going to make it happen again, right? I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see if people send me a cease and desist letter, if I get shit on it for it. But I talked to him and he helped me a little bit with it and he gave me some advice. So super cool. Super, super cool. But I finally got in touch with him and I asked him, like, could you hunt anything on Product Hunt if I launch it there? But whatever. I don't think he's down for that. He hasn't used Product Hunt in years. Other than that, really quick, I finished up one of my fucking projects finally. Remember the really, really old thing that we were going to launch on Product Hunt like a month ago that I said I was going to launch, the customer discovery resource, right? I have it ready. I have it all ready and set up. And this is the launch. It's happening tomorrow at noon. I have a first little thing set up later today. If I am not like dead exhausted, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to attach the video to here and I'm going to launch it. I'm going to launch it on Product Hunt and I'm super excited about it. And then tomorrow is just going to be me promoting it all day, to see if I can get people to upvote it. But, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it's available, when it's ready, when it's, up and available. But super cute. And I know a few people that I can target to really like push this out, hopefully. But yeah, not for this one, for the other one, for the next Product Hunt launch that I'm going to be doing. But this is going to be my first Product Hunt this is going to be my first launch on Product Hunt. I'm so excited. I'm super, super excited about it. So I'm not getting anybody to hunt it. Typically you get a hunter to hunt it. I'm going to do a hunter to hunt it. I'm going to have a hunter hunt it for the next one. I think, if I can make it happen. But, yeah, no, I'm super, super excited about it. I've never launched anything on Product Hunt before, and I just want to give it a shot. So, and hopefully, like, this will be a theme, right? I want to make this a theme of Entrepreneur. Like, we launch things very regularly on Product Hunt. I want to build, like, a big audience on Product Hunt eventually over the next few years, because it's exactly where I should be, right? Like, if I can get to, like, maybe, like, just, like, 5,000 people over a few years on Product Hunt, like, and I have like a decent audience on there, like I can help other people promote their shit. Like that's the main thing that I'm excited about. It's less about me launching little things. Like hopefully I'll be launching a bunch of different little things and that'll be the way that I gain the audience. But if I can help people promote their projects on Product Hunt, that's what Entrepreneur is all about. It's all about other people building, like just me helping other people build little things, right? So if I can help hunt people's stuff on here, like if you're a fan of Entrepreneur, I'll just hunt you no matter what. If I can do that, like fuck, that'd be cool, right? Fuck. I would love that. That would be amazing. So I don't know. I think it would be incredible. I think it would be super incredible. But I want to get really, really comfortable launching on Product Hunt, and it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. And I'm good at making videos, and videos are good for promotional stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. But if you want to check it out, you can go to it's a great place. Customerdiscovery.info, right? Bada bing, bada boom, right? It's got a little rocket. It's just a little rocket thing here. Made by Entrepreneur to document my builds here. If you want to help me improve the template, you can go to maxmario@gmail.com. It's literally just a Notion template. You can go to outreach, and this teaches you different methods of outreach. You can go to here, and it teaches you how to use the template interviews, and this has like a little list of like, here are the questions that you want to ask, right? It teaches you everything, and it gives you a little bit of resources for prototyping. I want to update this a bit more for no code, but I gave some resources that you can check out for like places to learn how to build stuff, right? But it generally just gives you an introduction to customer discovery and how to go and interview people to see if your idea or come up with an idea and make it valuable, right? It's really cool. I'm really, really happy with it. And it's fully functional. It's like, it did not take that long to set this up. I know it's got .info and that's a little bit lame, but that's what I'm branding it as. I'm like doing customer discovery .info, right? And I'm just trying to make it like this whole big thing. But I'm like super pumped about it. I'm so excited to launch something finally. I think it's really, really cool because we've like done little products here and there. Like I did the internship platform for local Pittsburgh. That went great. That was awesome. And people really liked that. But it's not doing so well now because summer, and then also COVID. So that's no fun. But yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting overall. But I'm launching that tomorrow, and I'm really excited about it. So I want to just, I think it's amazing. So if anybody's launching their things, I would love it if you could let me hunt it, or let me launch it with you, something to that degree, because I really, really would, like, I know that's a little bit selfish of me, but like I would really, really love to start like building an audience there so I can help people launch things in the future. And just like it's the ideal place for me to be for launching stuff, just really, really small, like tiny little products, right? So I would love if anybody's launching anything on Product Hunt, hit me up. I would love to be involved. And I can help you promote it. I can help you make a video for it, whatever that you want, but I would love to hunt it for you, right? Just so we can both start building audiences. But yeah, I know, that is selfish of me. Totally up to you. Not a demand by any means. You launch your shit. I think it would be amazing. But yeah, I would love to be involved just because it sounds super cool. But yeah, ideally in the future, we are like launching something on Product Hunt every week. Like every Friday, we like launch something, right? So we come up with an idea on like the Saturday stream, right? We bullshit and we come up with an idea for next week's stream, right? We bullshit for a little bit of time, or maybe we do it on the previous week. And then on Sunday and Monday, I'd spend a bit of time, a few hours trying to build that product, right? And trying to assemble different little things and trying to connect everything together. Maybe a little bit on Tuesday too. I spend the first like 3 or 4 days of the week building this thing. And then on Wednesday, I update you on my progress. I'm like, this is how I built it. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm going to market it. This is the process that I went through. Here, let's make a little bit more progress on it. Let's like half build part of the product. And then on Friday, we launch it, right? Every Friday, we launch it. I feel like I'm probably a few months out from getting to that point. Just because I'm not comfortable enough with certain no-code tools yet. That's because I'm not comfortable enough with like different things here and there. But like just little things like that every week would be incredible. Incredibly fun to launch. God damn. Fricka fracka. I don't know. That's my idea. But yeah, so that's what we got going on. That's all I have for today. Honestly, like that's just an hour, but like I had a bunch of really hilarious stuff happen to me, and we planned a whole freaking thing. So we're good. We are set, ready to go. I'll promote this soon. This will be in the next like two-ish weeks. I'm gonna start because this is gonna be one of the big things that we launch. Right, this is gonna be one of our projects. Maybe I could launch it on Product Hunt. I feel like it's a little bit douchey. I don't know. Because like a pre-sign up, I'm going to be building a little business live. We could try to launch it on Product Hunt. So I could launch the actual thing itself on Product Hunt with a discount at the end, but I could also pre-launch. Yeah, why not? Pre-launch the live stream. As an educational tool. Yeah. So we'll actually launch the live stream itself on Product Hunt. We'll give it a shot. I don't fucking know how Product Hunt works. I don't like know how any of this functions. But like we might as well give it a shot, right? And if people sign up, then like great. More for us. Cool. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, should be a lot of fun. That's all I got for today. Everybody has any questions, let me know. Hit me up with the questions in the chat. I'll wait for like 2 minutes before I hop off. But yeah, I appreciate everybody hopping on today. I know it's a weird day. We didn't get too many people today. I think everybody's tired. Everybody's busy. But yeah, weird flipping stuff. The people that follow me on Instagram are really weird. It's been like, thank you, Toast. I really whipped through this. I mean, we didn't do anything. We just talked. But the plan seems simple. The plan seems very simple. Thinking about maybe your Product Hunt to launch a new podcast series. Yeah, I've seen people launch podcast series on Product Hunt. I've seen people do that. So I do wonder. I would give it a shot. I would love to help if you're doing that too. If I can like launch with you, or at least just like provide any information. Because I just did my first little launch, or I'm going to be doing my first little launch tomorrow. Who the fuck knows? I'm no expert, but like I've read some articles on it because I want to get really good at this. But yeah, let me know if we can collaborate on that, Cameron. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I would recommend doing it. Why not? Literally, like, what's the worst that can happen? People don't care. Oh well. The algorithm, from what I've seen, is pretty brutal on Product Hunt. And they know you're not supposed to, like, one thing that you're supposed to do is you're, first of all, supposed to get a hunter. So, like, find somebody that has a big following on Product Hunt. That's why I want to be a hunter on Product Hunt. So people, like, so I can help people launch their cool things. But then, also, what was I going to say? Wow, I'm really tired. I don't remember what I was going to say. I completely lost my train of thought. Damn, that's sad. Regardless, would love to help, Cameron. That'd be really cool. If there's any way that I can help, let me know. But But yeah, I think it's really cool. I'm really, really happy that I finally built the fucking website for customer discovery, because we talked about that like a month ago. It was like a whole ass month ago. And I finally finished it up. It took me so long. I had to sit in bed for like hours and just write, because there's a lot of information that, especially on outreach, like all this different stuff, like using social media. This is different outreach like tools in social media. Using events. Here's like places that you can find events. Using LinkedIn. I went deep on how to use LinkedIn and how to like do the searches and about use like here's a little script that you can use. Using email. I provided a bunch of different email scripts. Like just a ton of super valuable information. Hopefully, at least with stuff that I've done. Like again, I'm not a genius at this stuff. I've just tried a lot of it, and this is the stuff that's worked okay for me, right? And then a place to document your interviews. So you can go here. It's great. I do wonder. I wonder if people can't copy it. Ooh, that might be a flaw. That might be a flaw. Interesting. So people can't copy it. It doesn't look like from the site, but I want people to be able to copy it from the site. Okay, that's another one of my to-dos. Red. Now it's boom. 1. Priority 1. The info sheet. Make sure I can share the info sheet to Notion. Yeah, that's critical. That's like literally like pivotal functionality of the frickin' thing. So yeah, that's important. But yeah, cool, awesome, dope, lit, swag. Other than that, I got nothing else to say. Hope everybody's having a good day. I am pooped as hell. Launching a product hunt thing, streaming. Damn. I'm sweating. I don't know why I'm sweating. I feel like this green screen is compressing me. I'm going to go nap, dude. I'm going to go pass out for like an hour, and then I'm just going to work all day. But soon, very soon, I'm going to finish up that fucking website, and it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be really, really funny. So, cool. Awesome. If nobody has any more questions, I will see you all later. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you all. Thank you for hopping on while I am dead tired. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions or anything we can collaborate on, or hit me up. Yeah. So have a great time.